always to be in my head. Even sometimes with X-Men, I look and I'm like, okay, this is gonna happen, like this gotta happen because this and that happened, and then I get there. Matter of fact, so I remember in Infinity War, before Infinity War came out, and I think that you had this conversation. We were trying to figure out where the Soul Stone was.
Right.
And I said the Soul Stone is in Wakanda, and it's in the sand because the sand is orange, and that's where it is. It's just in a different texture. Well, not texture, but it's just different right now. It's in a different element, and it's gonna form back into a stone. Clearly.
Would win in a fight between Captain America and Spider-Man?
Captain America.
You think so?
I mean, sorry, disclaimer, I'm not the biggest Spider-Man fan.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, that's me. Now, if you think about it, okay, so the old Spider-Man, before they changed the writers and it became the Amazing Spider-Man. I'm sorry, not Amazing. Gosh, not that one. Spider-Man Homecoming, like that one.
Okay.
Is that the same?
No, there's different.
That's what I thought.
Different rhymes.
That's what I thought. Sorry. So the first Spider-Man, sorry, he was trash. But the second one, especially after Iron Man, after he made that suit, that changed the game.
Gotcha.
So.
Gotcha.
And Captain America, every now and then he gets a little, like, he's kind of useless without his shield. And I'm like, where are you here? Where have you been? Can you go back home and try again? So, it depends on which Spider-Man, I guess, I'll have to say.
Because I know for sure when it came to Captain America, old school Captain America, and I think he was more of a timely character. Like when he was in it, God bless you.
Thank you.
All right. I think when it came to Captain America, when he was in the old time and he was winning wars and so forth, that was definitely his moment. That was when he was the most epic. But when he came to the rest of the Avengers, it's like, Captain America, what are you doing? Yes, you have a vibranium shield, but what are you really doing with it? It's like, oh, let's put it out and have superhuman strength. Okay, but then we have the Hulk, who can...
Well, he just smashes everything. That's kind of the end of that.
Right.
When him and Thor got into it in Ragnarok.
Oh, man.
That hurt a little bit. Like, it didn't hurt my heart. It's just, like, it hurt my shoulder. My ears started hurting. I was like, oh, God.
Oh,
like, I felt everybody.
So who would you rather have as your bodyguard? Black Widow or Hawkeye?
Wow. I'm all for girl power. I love Black Widow. She's just a bomb chick, period. There's only but so much she can do, though. Hawkeye, on the other hand, I used to be in archery. Okay. And archery is my thing. So I will have to say Hawkeye just because of that.
Okay. Yeah, you know, interestingly enough, like, I think my thing is, when it comes to Hawkeye, I'm like, okay, dude, once you don't have your arrows, like, are you really, like, good at close combat? Whereas Scarlet, or, you know, Black Widow, she can throw a blade quick. There it is, done and done. And
well, yeah, that's true. But if you think about it, I can't remember what movie it is right off the top of my head. But it was like once he did run out of arrows, like he was going back and pulling them back, and then like he started grabbing other things, and he could still fight until he gets his arrows back, because he was pulling arrows like out of the sky. Like, I don't know, maybe he made an arrow and I just sneezed or something. Clearly, my sneezes are like dramatic, so maybe I missed something. But like, he's still pretty good with or without his arrows, I think.
Okay. Okay.
We'll see what happens in Endgame though, because I think he's gonna do something else. Like, he has to. Yeah. He's one of the main characters now. He was gone all Infinity War. Now he shows
pick it up. Yeah. Then do you think would win between Hawkeye and the Green Arrow?
Is it another DC?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I enjoy and love comics, so the comparison between the two, both highly skilled with archery.
They are.
You know.
I had to think back a little bit. Let me go back to my dad's comics real quick. Green Arrow, though. Well, I might have to say Green Arrow. He had a little bit more skill than Hawkeye.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
In the comics, anyway. He did have some more. I mean, well, of course, there's no movie with Green Arrow, but
So there is the Arrow TV show that went what 6 seasons or something like that.
Y'all know I wasn't watching that. I don't even think I knew it existed.
Oh.
I'll go with Green Arrow.
Okay,
just
all
because
right.
of the comic.
Ha! Nice. 1 for DC.
1. That's all you get is 1.
Oh. Who would you rather have as a roommate, Loki or Thor?
Oh God. What? Oh no. Thor talks too much. Loki, I had to lock up everything. And I can't go to sleep until he goes to sleep.
Right. And
when he goes to sleep, I'm gonna have to strap him to his bed, put a force field around him, and then set an alarm and wake up before him. I don't know, but honestly, I did, like, even now, I actually did like Loki more than I like Thor. Like, his personality is hilarious. You couldn't help but like
right,
Loki.
yeah.
And when Loki died, he's died multiple times though, so I'm not that hurt about it because I know he's gonna come back. Like, if Loki does not come back,
I'd be surprised.
We're gonna have
they can't give you all your money back though.
No, I'm gonna dig Stan Lee up this time. I don't want him back anyway.
Oh no! And see, interestingly enough, Loki is one of those like anti-heroes. You love to hate him, if you will. It's like, yes. Oh, dude, you did all this wrong, but at the same time, you came back for like your brother. Oh, okay, no.
Well, he did that. Before he died this time, he was heroic.
Yeah, but see, that's kind of the anti-hero.
But who knows what's gonna happen when he comes back? Because he
always changes
he's
his
like
mind.
Me. Like, I'll sit there and change my mind. Like, I'm a Sour Patch Kid. So
salty and sweet. Got a sour and sweet. When Colossus or Cable?
Oh shucks, Cable was rude. Like, Cable was just, he had an anger problem.
Yeah.
Colossus was nicer.
He was.
So I think the issue there would be more the personality. Like, power, like strength-wise, I think they're neck and neck. But it's more the personality. Like, Cable was just angry.
And maybe the anger would help him.
And that's gonna be like, I'm mad now. Cause sometimes when you get mad, that extra strength just kind of. So, like Hulk, he wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
I like it. All right, so since we finished this part, what is one of your predictions for Endgame? Or something that you want to see in Endgame?
And see, that's the thing. Like, I can't predict much for Endgame because every time I try to predict something, it totally goes haywire by the time I'm in the middle of the movie. Like, if I sneeze too hard, I miss something. If, like, my mother and I, we went to see Infinity War, and she looked down and bite her piece and looked up and was like, oh my gosh, what happened? And I was like, you're too slow. Like, we always do this, and I'll always be in my head. Even sometimes with X-Men, I'll look, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna happen, like, this gotta happen, because this and that happened. And then I get there. Matter of fact, so I remember in Infinity War, before Infinity War came out, and I think that you had this conversation. We were trying to figure out where the Soul Stone was. Right. And I said, the Soul Stone is in Wakanda, and it's in the sand because the sand is orange, and that's where it is. It's just in a different texture. Well, not texture, but it's just different right now. It's in a different element, and it's gonna form back into a stone. Clearly. Clearly. I was wrong.
It's okay.
So that type of thing. So I would love, and at least I did think about this. Of course, Captain Marvel's gonna be great. They had to bring Captain Marvel the movie out back in March because, of course, she's gonna be in it in April. Right. And that was the foreshadowing in Infinity War. So I think she's gonna be great. She needs to take the gauntlet, and she's gonna give
Thanos.
Yes.
The business.
I was about to say Thor. Tired, clearly. She's gonna like give him the fight of his life, even without the gauntlet. And I hope that. I don't think she's gonna get the gauntlet off. I feel like someone else might take it off. Maybe Ant-Man. I don't know. because Ant-Man needs to do something. I'm sick of him being useless at this point.
Well,
he is no good to me.
They hinted at it, so we'll see what he brings to the table after being in the quantum universe.
Yes.
We'll see what Ant-Man brings back, because even in Ant-Man and Wasp, they're like, okay, well, where's he going next? And you're like, oh, okay, let's see. Right. And then the cutscene after Captain Marvel, or no, that was the trailer.
Yes,
where he just all of a sudden, yeah, he shows up and you're like, what? Hey, I'm here. Dude, you're late. Where have you been?
Yeah, so I would love to see that. I would love to see Loki come back, only because I do love Loki. I mean, I want everyone to come back, of course. But I just know that half of the things that I'm thinking may probably won't happen, because this movie is going to be 3 hours long. Yeah. I am in no way, shape, or form prepared to sit there for 3 hours. But best believe on Friday at 3:30, myself will be in Georgetown Theater.
For 3 hours. For 3 hours. One of the things that I think I want to see for sure is I would love to see Iron Man make a suit with vibranium. I think that would be amazing. I mean, he made the shield for Thor, which means he knows the technology.
Of course.
Just now he has access to it. So it's like,
yeah. And Bucky has access to it at this point now, because he's been in Wakanda this entire time.
Right.
This whole.
And that was what was crazy when I saw which movie was that, when he showed up at the end and it was like, oh,
Black Panther.
Yes, at the end of Black Panther it was like, oh wait, he's been here the whole time.
and then that was like, I don't know about you guys, but I have to watch a Marvel movie at least 6 times to figure out what's going on. Like, I know what's going on, but I always miss something. I'm like,
oh, I didn't see that.
So Black Panther, when that happened, I was like, wait, he's been here the whole time. But then I went back and watched it. I saw it on Friday of opening weekend. Okay. I'm sorry, Saturday of opening weekend, and then we went back on Monday to see it again.
Gotcha.
And so I was sitting there with my glasses like this, and I noticed that when they brought the agent in for Shorty to help him, she was like, "Oh great, another white boy to fix."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh!"
Yeah, and that was the thing for me. At first I didn't know who she was talking about. I was like, what? And then when the cutscene, I was like, oh. But wait, why is Bucky here? Like, first off, how did he get here? So
then I had to actually go back. I went back to Captain America: Winter Soldier, and then it started forming back in my head. Like, I have to continue to do these things. Like, this week, I intend to go back and watch Infinity War just in case. Like, I've seen Infinity War about 1,200 times, but I need to go back just in case. Make sure I didn't miss like someone creeping in the back or something like that.
Gotcha.
And I wish I could see Captain America one more time. I'm sorry, not that. Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
One more time.
Gotcha. Oh man, well, of course, this has been a great conversation. Look, I know we could talk about it forever and a day, but make sure that you get ready in your mind for Endgame. It's coming out this weekend, and I want to make sure that you get out there and catch it. Go see it as soon as you can, because make it happen.
Friday, April 26th. Some theaters are showing it on Thursday, April 25th, which is also my birthday.
Oh, and you didn't get tickets for your birthday.
Well, I'll be here, church.
Okay. All right. So without further ado, I hope that you all enjoyed our little analysis. And would you rather superhero edition? Make sure that you leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Thank you again, Alex, for showing up.
Thank you for having me.
And make sure you get to Endgame, check it out, and have a good one. Know that I love you, God loves you even more. And until next time, be inspired, be edified, be encouraged. Put God first in all that you do. Love unconditionally, do what you love, and always live an amped life. Let's get amped. Woo! See you next time.